Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. We're gonna do one short cove mission so that everybody can de-stress, and then I think we're gonna try and end it. I don't know if there's much after we beat the final boss. I think it's like a New Game Plus or something, so I don't know how much of that we're gonna do, if at all. But we've got a... I guess it doesn't really matter if they succeed or not. I'd still like for them to not die, especially since they have lots of good trinkets. We're gonna go in here and just mess stuff up. I've never used Uppercut, but Knockback 2 sounds kind of funny.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
With any amount of luck, though, we should be able to stomp through this. He does a lot of damage to Eldritch. That's 40% extra damage on top of 30% extra damage. Did I get this? I didn't.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Such handsome, very reward. A single torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Short missions can be great. And probably kill this thing before it...
Decimated.
So I think we're definitely going to need to shoot the Oracle in the face. Almost one-shotting it. And then I kind of want to try Uppercut. He just... Okay. I mean, it still worked. I should have been using this instead of the flashbang. For whenever he's actually in the front. It looks silly. 2.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Seaward Slash. I don't know if the knockback chance is the same. No, it's a lot less than the stun. Still. Blade on the Bulwark. Seaward Slash. But he can't be slashed. He's too good for that. 16 damage. These work great together. Should you just finish it? Could you finish it with an uppercut? 3 to 6, you could do it. Of course it's 3. But now it's stunned and super far away from him. Unprotected. You don't have any kind of... Nope, no protection reduction. 7 damage. Through 50% reduction. 5. I don't have any cleave, do I? 5 more damage. And light. I probably should have just killed this thing, but it is stunned, so I have time. I can just shoot this thing to hit him in the front. And he's going to take 10 damage. But not before I miss an uppercut. This is the same hit chance, right? Like, I'm not doing anything too stupid. Octocestus. Whatever, they're gonna die this turn. So he's gonna get crit into non-existence. He's gonna dodge again. We don't really need to heal.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, we just take everything, actually. Scouting. There is actually a battle. And you... have the greatest disarm chance. Could it possibly be Coral? Nope, it's the other good one. Food!
Packs laden with
and lots of other stuff.
Are often low on supplies.
Really don't need that much food. But the heals, much appreciated. I use the torches,
the
it
promise
counts.
of safety.
You could actually hand from the Abyss and stun. It doesn't do extra Eldritch damage, though. How much does this do? 11 to 19. Dodged. Ah, you could have one-shot it. That would have been great. But now the Plague Doctor can hit 2 of them. It's not all bad. Silver Lining. Crit.
Annihilated.
That was definitely silver. And probably a lining. We need to drop it on the protection one. As much as I want this thing to die. And I want this thing to die. Ooh, in the back. The move just looks funny. Buffs. In the back. We're finally displacing them, and not just pulling them to the front so that we can hit them. It's like, get out of my face. You should probably hit this thing for real, though. 9 damage. And dropping more on him. We're going to try and focus the actual thing that has protection. Shocking, I know. 15 damage. Seaweed Slash. There's 10. 2 more rounds and this thing's a thing of the past. Which is good, because it's now protecting things. Salty Gouge, but we have bandages. And you can finish it. If you actually hit, because the minimum damage would have killed it. So, pretty toast. 1 health. Solars don't die. No, you didn't hit the jellyfish. Well, it's dead now. And you could finish this, right? Yay!
Liberated.
Pop. And we went first. Gone.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
I didn't want those anyway. Take my key. Hidden compartment.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I'm pretty convinced those are only for heirlooms. I think it was like an ancestor's chest anyway, so that probably makes sense. I didn't know there was more food over here. 8. Or something moved. Maybe something just stacked. I've had that happen before, where I didn't have something perfectly stacked. Then on a food check that happened, and I thought I lost an item.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
Good times. It's a backpack! It's got money. And food. Which is good, because he needs food. We still have enough for a food check, and we've only got... Ooh. Short room! Wow, there was a battle in the 1 square in between these. I think I'm definitely gonna need you crit!
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Bluff call. Apparently they called his bluff back. Ooh. I'm gonna need you to switch. You're not too useful from right there. Actually, they're all kind of out of whack. Seaward Slash. We should fix the light level. And heal. Not necessarily in that order. Probably in that order, though.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
It's not possible for him to kill him outside of a crit. He might kill this one, though. Crit!
Eradicated.
He should have hit the front one. 14 damage. Pretty solid for an occultist. At this level, too.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
So that's a bit more than 1,000. This is 1,000 by itself. We don't need the anti-venom. We have 4 food, and we should use it. We still have enough for a food check. Wasn't a battle in here. Back has already been looted. Could this be the final conference? Oh. And then there was a collector, and I didn't fix them. 8 damage. Wait, he has a protection reduction. What the hell am I saying? Mark. He doesn't have protection. This is probably the best use of his turn. Could you perhaps get wrecked? Ooh, we gotta go. 26 damage. Collect call. You can't actually hit the back that far. So we're gonna hit nothing. Perfect. Show collection. If only I could move it forward just one more. Either way, it's marked and taking 13 damage. Not in a position to hit it, huh? Well, let's move back and fix that. You don't have a Vestal, and you protected the wrong one. That's gonna suck for... Ooh! What am I saying? We can pull it! I forgot he had that. Never mind. With a 45% chance to resist, it resisted? We had a 100... Wow, that thing had a really low chance of success. That would have been devastating. I'm gonna need you to take 26 damage. And then I'm gonna need you to get blighted. And I think you're dead. Pretty dead. So I'm gonna need you to get upper... Such dodge! I'm gonna need you to get stunned by tentacles. So now you can't protect him, and he's dead!
Slow death. Unforeseen.
Collector pop.
Unforgiving.
Headhunt. And headhunt. Unfortunate damage, but we've only got one more, potentially two more battles. We need to start healing. Head games. 5 damage. We definitely need to start healing. I think I might need to move him back. I would like for you to do 7 damage. That sounds dandy. These are Eldritch. 17 damage. That'll just hit him. So hit this one. And if it blights, which it didn't, it'll die.
How quickly the tide turns.
I don't like how damaged we're getting. We're getting awfully focusy here. This could actually be bad if I use my food and then... Dead. Did you die now? You're still protecting him. That's irksome. I've only got 4 food. If I use this, I'm definitely getting a food check, because this room's going to be empty and the last one's going to be here. But there's nothing else I can really do. I guess we'll just kill him normally.
A singular strike.
And drop the plague. I was going to say Blade Plague or Plague or something. I don't know where I was going with it. But you need to have that fixed. And we need to fix the light level.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to
He
follow
benefits
it.
the most. Final room, I think we're definitely going to do some skill reallocation. Don't give up. We only need to do 4 more damage. Which is apparently beyond what we're capable of. There's an 8 heal. Spreading out the love. We actually went before it. And it was actually
Blade
enough.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Trapezohedron. Trapezohedron. I'm probably saying that right. I mean wrong. I have a tendency to... yeah. It's fine. It's not a grammar channel. It's a video game channel. At least I hope, anyway. Ooh, why does there have to be 2 battles? I had a feeling this was going to be the absolute longest possible. We took lots of damage.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Light level's all the way up. Good. It's just a maggot and 2 fish guys. So you can do 2 to 4, 7 to 17. Blight. Plague this thing. Success! And my neighbors have motorcycles. Uppercut! Seaward slash. Pop!
Death by inches.
Seaward slash. 12. Death's door not
Teetering
great.
on the brink.
I forgot to move
facing
him.
the abyss.
I should probably not do that if I want to win. Crit!
Destroyed.
Oh, but they've already went. So now it's our time to shine. So now we can heal for 3. Hitting him off death's door. And then you can shoot him for 14. And you can I was going to say gloriously get something, but you can just get revenge. Now you need to move.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
The stun... I don't really need that. Pick up the heal. You move back 1. You can't use battlefield medicine now. So pick up... Emboldening Vapors, I guess. We'll throw that on the Bounty Hunter, and then the Bounty Hunter will be dandy. That can only be used from the back 2 as well. So, Disorienting Blast. I don't think Incision's going to be doing too great here. The order's all kinds of messed up, but it doesn't really matter. And yeah, he's still doing things. We made it to the end hall, and we didn't need the food. So let's just spread this out evenly, Will.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Final battle! Let's not kill the stress people first. And instead, actually, you know what? Crit 24!
Ground quakes.
Exactly where I called it. Stress wave. Like, their stress is irrelevant. Them not dying, however, isn't. Protection reduction. We need to melt through them. I don't need bleeds going out. These people are just going to stress. They don't have a blight or a bleed between them. This pelagic bulwark is the last thing standing between us and victory. And he's going to protect her anyway. So now, you can shoot her, and it'll hit him. And you can hit him, and you can kill him. And then he died. And that guy almost died. Oh no, you unkilled him. How dare you? I just got done killing him. And so he gets to live to see one more day. And he drops a bleed before he does it. Or before he goes. Call of the Deep. Oh, the damage buffs. That stress attack is going to hit so hard now. Dead. And she's... yeah, just kill it, I guess. Crit 17. Oh, not 14. Bloody good shot. You're a plague doctor. Do you even bandage? Also, I think it's funny that the plague doctor can't cure plagues unless they have camping skills that let them do that. Like, how is that a camping skill? 8. How are you a doctor if you don't know how to do that? So much blood. Disorienting blast? Nah, just kill him. This is pretty over. Uppercut! That's cool, we actually got to finish with it.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We have holy water? We don't. I want to touch it just to see what happens. It's purely decorative. And so comes to close the last short mission.
Odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
And we got another champion, Arbalest, that we don't need. Heroes can be renamed and recolored in the character panel. That I am well aware.
To the resourceful thief, burials are merely ephemeral affairs.
Eat the rich. Most curious of all, however, is the absence of any evidence in the crypt itself. Nevertheless, the chest was found open, its contents conspicuously missing. 100 stress cured off of everybody. So, we've got... I'm good. Mallet's good. Herbert, I think, was going. And... well, we're probably fine. I think we're going to try it next time. Next time might be the last episode. Or might not, I don't know. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you liked it. Later, everybody.